Hello viewers, and welcome to another section with me. In this video we are going to find the value of 2 sin x minus 2 cos x and also find the exact value for the acute angle x given that 2 sin x plus 2 cos x is equal to 2 root 2. In order to solve this question, I made what was given provided in the question as equation 1. We're going to make that equation 1, as you can see from here. And also what we are asked to find, 2 sin x minus 2 cos x, I am making that equation 2 and equating that to k. We are asked to find the value for this, and I am assuming that the value is equal to k. Now, the approach to solving this question is to square each of the equations. I am going to square equation 1, I am going to square equation 2, and also add the two answers together. Now, in squaring each of the equation, let's remember the expansion. A plus b all squared is equal to what? A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Let's also remember the expansion for a minus b all squared. This is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. In solving this question, our a is going to be taken as 2 sin x. Our b is going to be taken as what? 2 cos x in the expansion. So now let's go on and expand. Let's go on and expand. Expanding the first equation will follow this principle. A square means we are squaring this. When you square that, 2 sin x multiplied by 2 sin x is 4 sin square x plus 2ab means you're using 2 to multiply this a and also multiply that b. Using that will give us 2 times 2 4, 4 times 2 8, 8 sin x multiplied by cos x, and then plus b square. B square means we are squaring this. Squaring that will give us 4 cos square x. This is equal to, we're going to square this 2 root 2 times 2 root 2 would eventually give us 8. So I have squared the first equation. Now let me square the second equation. 2 sin x all squared following this will give the same 4 sin square x. And then minus 2ab, we're using minus 2 to multiply a and also multiply b. That will give us minus 8 sin x cos x. And then plus b square, meaning we are squaring this b. That will still give the same 4 cos square x equals, we are squaring the answer we're looking for. That will give k square. So as I said, we are squaring each of the equation and then adding them together. Now let's add both equations together and see what it will give us. This plus this will give what? 8 sin square x. If you add this together, it is the same as they cancel out. Adding this side will give 8 cos square x. Adding these two answers will give 8 plus k square. Now from this other side, we can factorize out our 8. That is 8 into sin square x plus cos square x equals 8 plus k square. Now remember the Pythagorean triple, that sin square x plus cos square x is what? 1. So we're multiplying 8 by 1 equals to 8 plus k square. So 8 is equal to 8 plus k square. And then k square is 8 minus 8. That gives 0. The value for k is square root of 0, which is still 0. So the value for k, the answer to k, is equal to 0. So that implies that what we asked to find in the question is equal to 0. The 2 sine x minus 2 cos x we asked to find, the answer to that is 0. Now do not forget that we asked to also find the exact value for x. The exact value for x. Now in order to find the exact value for x, let's bring down the two equations. 2 sine x plus 2 cos x was our first equation. That was equal to 2 root 2. And then 2 sine x minus 2 cos x was our second equation, and it was equal to 0. This was our equation 1. This is our equation 2. In order to solve for x, let's use elimination method to solve for x. So I eliminate sine x. They both subtract to give 0. The 2 cos x minus 2 cos x would give 4 cos x here. 2 root 2 minus 0 will still give 2 root 2. We divide both sides by 4. This cancels out. Cos x is equal to 2 here 1, 2 here 2, root 2 over 2. And then x is the cos inverse of root 2 over 2. This would give you 45 degrees. The value for x will be 45 degrees or pi over 4. So that is the solution to this question. We have been able to find the value of 2 cos x, 2 sine x minus 2 cos x. At the same time, we have also been able to find the value of x, which is equal to 45 degrees. But then let's go on and prove if our answer is correct. Let's check if our answer is correct. In order to check if our answer is correct, we're going to plug in our x into one of the equations and see what that will give us. Our x is 45 degrees. I am plugging it into one of the first equation. Remember that is going to lead us to 2 root 2. That must lead us to 2 root 2. The value for sine 45 is 1 over root 2. The value for cos 45 is also 1 over root 2. 2 times 1 over root 2 is 2 over root 2. Similarly here, it is also 2 over root 2. When you add this up, you have 4 over root 2. And rationalizing that, if you rationalize 4 over root 2, remember you multiply by root 2 over root 2. This gives 4 root 2 over 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So that is equal to 2 root 2. Is that not exactly what we have in the first equation? That is exactly what we have in the first equation, 2 root 2. So I have been able to solve for 2 sine x minus 2 cos x, which is 0. And I've also been able to solve for the value of x, which is 45 degrees or pi over 4. Thank you for viewing my video. For more exciting videos like this, please kindly hit the subscription button.